In less than 72 hours, 3 separate terror attacks were reported from Jammu's Reasi, Kathua and Doda region. While the attack in Reasi, 9 people were killed and 42 were injured. In Kathua, a CRPF personnel was killed, and in Doda, 6 army personnel and 1 JNK policeman was injured. But what is leading to the surge of terror incidents in an otherwise peaceful Jammu? And what are the reasons for this shift of focus of terror organizations from Kashmir to the Jammu region? I will try and break it down in this quick print analysis. First of all, there has been a revival of old infiltration routes like the Samba Kathua route in the region. Foreign terrorists, after infiltrating from Kathua, usually move to Kashmir Valley by road using trucks and other vehicles, which is not happening now. In addition to that, the highly trained terrorists who would infiltrate into the area from across the LOC before crossing over to the Pir Panjal range to areas including Shopian in South Kashmir are staying back, sources in the security establishment have told us. These infiltrations are happening in small batches and going unnoticed, exacerbating the situation. There has also been a shift in the tactics and strategy of terrorists. Areas like Doda, Udhampur, Reasi are now new fronts for their operation. The reason? Thin deployment of security forces in these areas. In 2020, as the standoff with China along with the LAC in Ladakh started, several companies of the army were moved to that sector, leaving key areas in Jammu without much deployment. This, sources say, has worked for the advantage of the terror organizations, making the region extremely vulnerable. This has given them confidence to move around, relocate from Kashmir and regroup in Jammu. This is why terror activities revived in areas like Rajouri, Poonch, Reasi, Kathua and others. These groups in small batches prefer to sit in Jammu where the forces are much lower in number and then travel to South Kashmir and other areas, experts say. According to the data with the intelligence, while 30 to 40 foreign terrorists are active in Kashmir Valley, a little more are active in the Jammu region. According to the data, 8 to 12 are active in Poonch, 8 to 10 in Rajouri, 14 to 16 in Doda and Udhampur and 4 to 6 in Kathua. Another key factor for a surge in terror activity in Jammu is also dried up intelligence network, both human as well as technical, which is a big challenge for forces operating in the Jammu region. The terrorists, the sources say, are extremely technically sound and use applications like Telegram on phones of villagers that they take shelter in, because of which they are difficult to trace. Pakistanis are not using Indian mobile numbers. They are also not using their own wireless satellite phones that they can intercept. So the technical inputs are not coming. They often use phones of locals to communicate with their handlers in Pakistan on apps like Signal and Telegram. Moreover, the officials in Jammu region have not cultivated a good network of sources that would give them intelligence inputs about the movement of these groups, sources say. This, they say, is a big failure as it is crucial for any agency to develop human intelligence. It appears that the officials ignored the Jammu region, thinking it cannot be prone to such major attacks. There is complete lack of effort, miscoordination that needs to be dealt with at the earliest.